Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Lotus Heart Tarot. I'm so happy to have you. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. These are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit, and listen to your own intuition. If you feel a card has a particular meaning, take that meaning. Always listen to your own intuition over mine or anyone else's. All right, for Pisces, please, Spirit, what's at play in their love connection? Please show us what Pisces needs to know right now. What does Pisces need to know right now? All right, Pisces, you have several energies coming out. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Okay, Pisces, these are the messages that I'm getting from these cards. It's like something has a lot of potential. It's like it got its wires crossed here, or like there may have even been some kind of interference or influence here. Some other energy may have interfered with this. Could be another person, could be multiple people, could be some kind of situation that's like the energetic flows of this connection sort of reached a climax when they interacted with another energy in the environment or another situation in the environment. It's like that's as far as it could go. It couldn't go farther than that at that time with that energy pushing down. It's like a jet stream. Like I live in Florida and we have hurricanes, and it's like the jet stream will push down and the hurricane will be going here, and the hurricane goes like this because it can't go any further up. It's being pushed back down by the jet stream. So I see that energy here. It's like it reached a climax, or it reached its highest point when it interacted with this energy. I feel like there's some kind of need to wipe the slate clean, or to not really hold what happened back there as the actual climax of the full potential of the relationship, but to recognize that there may be more potential, or oh my gosh. Oh, okay. So I'm getting it very, very clearly now. There's a connection here that it did reach its climax, and now it may be interfering with other energies. Oh, whoa. And there's a need to wipe your slate clean, or no longer have that, or I'm going to clarify these. I'm going to get into it, but there's two energies that come together that force a climactic moment in a relationship. And it's like, and then it kind of goes back downhill after that, or it like the energy or the tide moving toward the relationship sort of wanes a little bit. There is something here where either we need to let go of this energy. We need to stop pulling this energy toward us because it's limiting our growth. It's limiting our what we're allowing here. There's a need to like see beyond either what has happened or what's there in front of our face right now, or to like see beyond the differences or the things that aren't that how do I want to say it? There's just this energy of there can be harmony. Even though these energies, there are two energies that are different, and I feel like this is actually I feel like these two energies are these two energies, if that makes sense, and this energy are the interaction of these two energies. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And it feels very much like these are compatible, and these can work out, and these can have flow. Even though they're different energies, they can find a balance. But they have to see beyond the limitations, or they have to be able to move beyond or let go of any kind of like limiting factor or limiting force or situation or energy that is fighting against it or that doesn't support it, so that it can expand, so that it can find its way, so that it has space to grow and move on. Okay, so how do we do that? So what do we need to know about how we can do that? for Pisces. There's something here with a lot of potential, and it's being hindered. It's being hindered by something, I believe, in the environment here. Okay. Wow. Okay. So I kind of feel like these two energies, I feel like, are these two energies. And wow. Okay. Pisces, I feel like you're coming out kind of this wise woman of Wonderland. Now, this does not mean that you have to be a feminine. You can definitely be a masculine and still embody the energy of the wise woman of Wonderland, which is basically integrity and compromise. Staying true to ourselves, but compromising where we can compromise without costing ourselves a piece of ourselves. So it's like there's someone here. I think this is you, Pisces. I think you're open to companionship with this little rabbit down here. I feel like you're open to companionship, but you're not willing to sacrifice yourself, your truth, pieces of you to make something work or to accommodate something. With the rabbit here, there's a rabbit in the Queen of Pentacles card. It's like, you know your worth, you know your value. There are things you're willing to compromise, but that isn't one of them. You know, you have a standard, and it's like someone's got to come at you correctly, or someone's got to kind of maybe even realize their own potential, or also have the capacity to love themselves or to follow their own kind of passion or desire also in their own life. It's like it can't be codependent, and it can't be I'll just say it can't be codependent. All right, we have this energy, which I feel like is the other energy in your story, or the other energy that we're talking about here. And we have the Fire Prince. This person, it feels there's a lot of maturity in this energy. There's a lot of maturity of like, I've been through a lot of things. I know who I am. I know where I stand. I know what's important to me. I've introspected. I've evaluated. I'm intuitive. You know, there's a maturity here, and there's a certain sense of trust, and there's a certain sense of integrity. With this person, this feels like a much younger spirit. You may be dealing even like with an Aries or a Leo or a Sagittarius. But this person, it's like they're bringing the like, I can see the potential here. I think this could all work out. But it's also, I feel like this person's actions that are influencing this relationship, or like what other things this person may have in their life. This person, I feel like, doesn't know themselves quite as well. It's like they like something they see, and they're the type of person that goes after what they want. But it's like they may not have a plan. They may not have a strategy, or their strategy may be kind of a little bit less mature, or a little bit less thought out, or a little bit less purposeful. Like this is kind of getting the job done, not being afraid to take a risk, not being afraid to go after what we want here. But it's not like methodical. It's not like, it's kind of, it's directed, but it's kind of spontaneous rather than thought through. And then we have this camel boy, small steps, asking for help. So I feel like this Fire Prince, there's this energy here where this person needs to make progress. This person may need to trust the divine. This person may need to like open up themselves up to getting help or receiving guidance, even from the divine. There's just this sense of, you know how a camel stores water in its humps because it goes out in the desert where there is no water for a long time? I almost feel like this person is someone that goes after their desire, but I feel like when they receive love, or when they receive emotion, or they receive from a water sign, it's like, or from someone who's really actually pouring forth genuine emotion or unconditional love, this person sort of has to store it up to go back into their regular life, or to go back into whatever they do. So I feel like there is a bit of a lack of of love, of empathy, of compassion, of a soft place to fall. And I feel like that may be really seriously what this person is very attracted to in you, Pisces. That unconditional nature of your love or your emotion or your empathy or your compassion. And it feels very much like this person is like saving it up. I think, you know, with him, he's like playing a lute or a flute or something here. There's something here about the way that you make him feel. And I feel like this energy desires this in a different way. But, you know, I'm gonna keep going and then we'll see. But I'm getting a definite feeling over here. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Chess Queen, which I feel is related to this Wise Woman of Wonderland. And this is about trust and strategizing. You know, I feel there is this energy with chess of like you make a move and then I make a move and then you make a move and I make a move. I feel like Pisces, you're not going to be forced to make a move here. It's like this person may make a move, but you don't feel obligated to respond to their move. It's kind of like if their move is coming from a place that's sort of not mature enough for you, I feel like you're fine just standing still. You have this magical mindset, this magic wand here in your hand with the Wise Woman, and you have this kind of defiant almost attitude here in this Chess Queen. It's kind of like, I will not be forced to move, to respond, to react, to do anything just because you're making a move. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm my own person. I trust that if something is meant for me, it will be mine. I don't play games. I'm not putting, you see how she has her arms crossed over her heart space? There's almost this energy of like, I don't just open my heart up for anyone. You know, you have to come at me correct. Like if you're coming at me on a game board or something, you know, I don't feel obligated to respond to that type of energy. So that may be what the swerve was back here. Kind of like this person's approach was not something that this person thought was acceptable in a way. And that's what I feel. All right. And that may have curtailed the energy or the flow or the potential here at this point. But I feel like it's getting another opportunity. Let me see. What is this fire prince, please? Fire prince for Pisces. Fire prince for Pisces. Okay. Ooh, secret admirer on the bottom of the deck. So, you know, this could be someone that you kind of didn't get off the ground with. There was missed potential or missed opportunity with this person at one point, or it feels like that. This may be coming back around again. Yeah, to get a fresh start. We have that clean slate energy. So whatever this energy was that interfered, this could be a way of thinking. This could be actual people that this person keeps in their life. You know, when we're young, sometimes we think having the most friends or having the most things to do or the most obligations or whatever is like, that means that I'm living a good life or that means I'm a success. The older we get, we realize it's definitely quality over quantity. And, you know, so there may be like, this person may have a lot of priorities or a lot of places to put their focus or a lot of people in their lives that this wise woman is kind of like, you know, I don't know. I'm not really attracted to that type of thing. But you can see that this fire prince is waiting for an opportunity for a fresh start. That we have commitment and we have promise here. So this person does have serious intentions when it comes to this, but they are coming from this fiery place of passion. They are coming, I feel like there's a physical attraction. And I also feel like this person isn't really communicating effectively. I got that feeling with this chess queen. It's like this person isn't really opening up or isn't really explaining themselves or explaining why they've sort of taken the approach they've taken or how they're really feeling. You know, we have secret admirer. That's someone that has not admitted their feelings, that secretly wants to be with someone. They do feel that there will be an opportunity to bring this together. They do think about, you know, having a celebration, having an opportunity to experience this connection's fullest potential in real life. And they're kind of waiting for an opportunity, I feel like, to have this fresh start. They're hoping that I feel like this person can see beyond what has already happened, what has already taken place here. All right, so let's dive into the tarot and see what Pisces needs to know right now. What does Pisces need to know right now? I feel like this person with that camel boy, I can't stop getting that like energy of okay. I can't stop getting the energy of saving water during a drought or during a desert or during a dry spell. It's like this person, I feel like they haven't experienced real love or real emotion or real understanding or real unconditionality. It's like they were starving for it. And it's like they filled their tank with it, maybe without offering anything in return. Because what I see here with Judgment, the Sage of Coins, and the Magician, all in reverse, is that this person wasn't coming from an empowered place. It's kind of like the energy of knowing you have a shot and shooting the shot, but not being open for the shot. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like not actually getting set up for the shot that you're taking, not being in the proper energy or having the proper circumstances. It's also sort of not appreciating the value of what's in front of you and sort of wasting an opportunity. You have the Daughter of Swords with the 10 of Swords, with the Son of Cups, with the 8 of Swords on the bottom of the deck here, Pisces. And it's this energy of, somebody who's waiting and watching, who's spying, who's trying to get as much information as possible before they actually have to take a leap of faith. And at the same time or simultaneously or whatever, it's like they're going through a really painful ending. There's something about this combination that is really leading toward this person exposing their authenticity or offering some type of authentic part of themselves. They just have to get out of their own way. They have to get out of their own head. Their thoughts are forming a prison for them that is preventing them from being able to be able to take advantage of this opportunity of love that's in front of them. I mean, their thoughts are messing with them. But I feel they're suffering. Wow. I feel like this person is going to maybe pull back for a minute or pull their energy back from the connection even. I think it's to really clarify them with them, to like take themselves out of a situation where they feel like they're reacting or responding, or it's even possible that they're doing things and they're not getting the response they're expecting. Because if they're in kind of, I don't want to keep saying that they're immature, but there's something that is less wise or less experienced about this energy. It's more like, I just get out there and I do it. Where this is like more, come at me correct or don't come at me. You know what I mean? So there's just this energy of two really different ways of doing things and trying to find the common ground or trying to build the bridge between it. I want to know what this 10 of Swords is. And I do have this other deck, but I want to use it for a different reason. So I'm going to actually, let me see. I'm going to use these. What is this 10 of Swords for Pisces? Yeah. Oh my gosh. See? Okay. This person's going through a very hard time. And this is that camel energy with the water and the humps. There's this person, because they're going through a hard time and because this has been a long and difficult ending, and it may be something that should have ended a long time ago that this person hasn't been able to close out. Maybe there wasn't enough impetus, or maybe it's like meeting you, Pisces, is the reason why this person now is like, I've got to close this out. Like I should have closed it out a long time ago. It's like they're seeing it clearly with the Sword and the Rose. And because you have given them a different understanding of what it is to be unconditionally loved, or what unconditional love looks like, or, you've given them something that other people haven't given them. Even if this hasn't really gotten to the position of love, it's like they can see the potential there, because there's a certain energy of non-judgment that this person feels in your presence, Pisces. And non-judgment, when judgment is present, it's the absence of love. when there is no judgment, it is the presence of love. And we know that. We can feel that as human beings, right? And we feel the result that it has on us physically, mentally, emotionally, to be loved. To be totally accepted, to not be judged by another person. So there's this energy of like, this person may have had to take their focus back and really finally close something out, finally in something that they're now very clear about. But it's like, I feel like this person keeps thinking or can't stop thinking about you, Pisces, or about this experience of meeting you. I want to clarify what the Magician in reverse is. Why couldn't this person come forward? Okay. Okay, this person may have been committed to someone else and may have, it's like, I don't want to say that like this person was committed to someone else and then dating someone else, but it says on this card, it's like meeting someone new. It's like this person may have been committed to something, even if it wasn't a person that wasn't in their highest and best. And it's like when they met someone new, it made them realize what was causing them to still be in this connection that they shouldn't have been in, or that was actually, I mean, the 10 of Swords is not an easy energy at all. They may be with someone that's telling them really horrible things all the time, or this may be like a job that's preventing you from getting together, that's just been a dead end forever, that they've been just like, well, I don't want to be without a job, because we see here a fear of abandonment. And so it's like, I feel like this person didn't want to be alone, so they may have held on to something too long, or they didn't want to be without something, so they held on to something that really wasn't in their highest and best. And that disempowered them and prevented them from like rising up to see the opportunity that they had and take advantage of it. And I feel like this person is like, they don't know their own worth. They weren't sitting in their own worth. They weren't sitting in their power when this came together or when this opportunity came. And so it's almost like their limitations is the energy that influenced the connection and how high it could go. And now I feel they are releasing this. I feel like they're stepping into their authenticity and coming forward with this as soon as they free themselves from this mental prison, which is a lot. It's kind of like a way of thinking where they go over and over and over again. What I want to find out what the best possible outcome is. So I grabbed the After Tarot. So after this Son of Cups energy, where this person steps into their authenticity and speaks from the heart, what is the potential? This person works on themselves. They realize they realize their worth. They realize their value. For some of you, I feel like there's definitely, or there was in the beginning, a third party influence, or there was something influencing this. It may have been the way this person was viewing life, or the energy that this person was kind of moving from. But you have 2 3s here after this too. So they're making a decision to, I feel like, let go of something, and I feel like they are going to message you. They are going to say to you, maybe possibly from a distance, they may have taken some space here to sort of, it's like, nobody, I don't know if this was a relationship that was influencing the situation. If nobody wants to be the rebound. Nobody wants anybody to go from some relationship directly into another relationship, or to break up with someone to be with them, because that's not the right reason. They need to break up with someone or free themselves from a situation, whatever it is, because it's what they feel is in their highest and best. And then once they're free to make a decision on what they want to pursue next. And it feels like that is what has to happen here. It's like this person has to make the decision that they deserve this, that now that they are putting in the work and seeing their own value, their own, what they're bringing to the table. and that they're worthy of having a partner that also sees this and shares this vision. And, you know, then they are free to choose this person once they free themselves from anything that is taking them away. For some of you, it could be a party lifestyle, or, you know, friends and drinking and going out and having many admirers, or not really being particularly committed to any one person. I mean, it can be a lot of things. But with the Three of Wands, this is where we've made the choice, and this is where we're acting upon the choice that we've made. And he's sending a message out from a distance, I feel like, for some of you, of, you know, like, hey, I'm free, you know, letting it be known that they're free of whatever this influence was. With the King of Swords, I mean, this is definitely someone who has mastered their thoughts. So this Eight of Swords energy is no longer a factor, except in the way that this person can't stop thinking about this connection. They're very focused on this connection and what's possible, and also getting back to the connection, possibly even coming in to say, hey, you know, I've made my decision. I'm ready. You know, this is interesting because he's got his crown on his head, but he's got this sword and there's a crown down here. It's kind of like I've chosen, I've spoken, like I know who my person is, or I know what my decision or my choice is. I've definitely made it. With the Fool on the bottom of the deck, this is someone that wants to take a leap of faith. So Pisces, it feels like someone is making a very strong decision about who they want to be with, who they envision their future with, what they want for their future. They may be at a distance, physical, emotional, mental, whatever. I feel like they may even, like, when I also say they may send a message from a distance, like they may, if on their Facebook page it says in a relationship since 1999 or whatever, it may no longer say that. You know, it's like this person, I feel like they're sending some kind of message that they've taken care of this other thing. And so now they're free to decide something different for themselves, or they're free to choose other actions that weren't available to them at the time, that kind of curtailed how this connection could grow, or where it could go, or what could come next. And I feel Pisces, with this chess queen staring me in the face, I feel this energy of you. It's like, I don't feel like you're holding this person's actions against them, but I feel like you have taken it all in. You've taken a mental note. You're not really thinking through it, but you are going to let your intuition lead you. So, you know, you have taken in a lot of information about this person. They may have been kind of all over the place. Their energy may have been a little chaotic. They may not have presented themselves from the very beginning that there was some third party situation here, whether it's work or another person or whatever, what have you. It just feels that you are like, I'm going to let you prove it to me. You know, I'm not going to engage in any game. I'm not going to play back. Like, if you're sending me a message, I'm not going to send one back to you. You know what I mean? I will observe your message. But there is something here with the King of Swords where it's like this person really needs to master their thoughts and master their words. We saw way back here underneath all of this, this energy here, where it's like this person hasn't really spoken. I do think that's going to change. I do think this person's going to open up more, especially with the King of Swords. I feel like they're going to say, you know, this is the truth. You know, this is what happened. This is what it is. And they're going to be very sure of themselves and very decisive, which I think, Pisces, is kind of what you need to see. But I think you also need action. And I do feel like they're going to give you action. I mean, this is someone who is cutting out something that's been a big part of their life so that this relationship with you can grow. I think they're doing it because they know they need to, and they may have known they needed to for a long time with that Ten of Swords energy. And because it was also costing this person their sense of self-worth, their sense of stability. I mean, this wasn't a positive situation that this person is letting go of. This, I feel like it's something that needed to end for a long period of time. All right, let me get you guys some messages here. Pisces. If you're dealing with a water sign, you're getting I'll be with you soon, I promise. If you're dealing with a fire sign, you're getting I am finally ready and divine timing is working for us. So if you're dealing with an earth sign, you're getting open your heart to me, please. Raise your vibration. And if you are dealing with an air sign, you are getting I'm certain our union will happen and you are the light in my darkness. So Pisces, pretty powerful messages. I honestly feel like there is a shift, there is a change. I do feel like someone is seeing something very, very clearly with the sword and the stone. I feel like, you know, this person is working on seeing their own value or actually living their life in accordance with what they deserve and what they're worth. You know, holding people to a higher standard and holding like relationships and connections and where they spend their time to a higher standard at this time. And I think they're really doing that because of your influence on them and on this situation. But I feel like they're going to come through for you. I feel like, you know, they have definitely a different energy and a different way of doing things, which I think will be exciting and good in the long run. I think you'll have more fun and be more playful. But I think in the beginning, when you need somebody to be serious and reliable, it can be a little unnerving. So take that as it resonates. I pick up on that energy. So anyway, guys, I hope this helps. I hope this brought you some peace and clarity. If it did, let me know. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I deeply, deeply appreciate each and every one of you for helping me build this channel by watching it, by liking it, by commenting, by subscribing. It has gone far beyond my wildest imagination already, and I am loving it, and I'm loving you, and I'm sending you all my very best, and I really hope that this was a helpful reading and that it brought you clarity and peace. Until next time, Pisces, I am sending you off with all my very best. Always, always, always. Namaste.